If you're using Claude Sonnet 5 like a search bar, typing in a request, getting an answer, moving on, you're leaving half of what it actually do for your business on the table. By the end of this video, you'll have 4 simple shifts that turn fine, I guess, into client-ready emails, reusable documents, and hours back in your week. Let's get into it. Here's the thing nobody tells solo entrepreneurs when they first start using AI. The model isn't a bottleneck, your prompt is. Claude Sonnet 5 is generally capable of drafting emails, summarizing reports, building first-pass content calendars, even flagging risky language in a contract, but only if you're talking to it the right way. So in this video, 4 tips you can start using in your business today. No coding, no plugins, just how you write the request. Let's get started with the biggest one. Tip 1, stop handing Claude a step-by-step script. I used to do this consistently. I'm the king of prompting lists when it came to giving AI instructions. I would write it out exactly how I would want something done step by step, almost like writing instruction for an employee who had never done the task before. And the output was worse. Not a little worse, but noticeably worse than what I had wanted. Here's why that happens. When you hand over a rigid list of steps, you're not actually using the model's reasoning. You're using your own and outsourcing the typing. You end up locking in whatever assumptions you had when you wrote the steps, even if a better approach exists. So in this instance, we can flip it. Instead of scripting the process, describing the outcomes, limits, if you're fixing a problem in an invoicing template, don't say first change the header, then change the font, then move on to the total field. Say something like, this invoice template looks unprofessional to clients. Fix that. Keep it to 1 page and match my brand's colors. Same intent, completely different results. Now Claude is solving an actual problem instead of executing your guess at a solution. Think of it like hiring a specialist. You wouldn't hand a professional designer a page of exact pixel instructions. You'll tell them the outcome you want and the constraints you have to work with inside, and trust them with the rest. Alright, so tip 2, and this one alone will change your output more than almost anything else. Give Claude the reason behind your request, not the request itself. Say you ask for a summary of this month's sales reports. Oh, you'll get a summary, a generic, cover everything, say nothing specific type summary. Now add this one sentence. I'm presenting this to a business partner who's deciding whether to invest in profits into inventory next quarter. Same report, same data, completely different output. Suddenly it's pulling numbers that actually matters in the decision and flagging the risk in your slow moving stock and cutting out the stuff that doesn't move the needle. For your business, that why usually one of 4 things. Who's going to read or use this? What decisions is supporting? What happens after they see it? Or what's already been tried? You don't need a formal template for this. Just get in the habit of adding 1 sentence context to every request. I need this email to sound firm but not cold because the client has been late on 2 invoices already. Or something like, I need this post to work for people who never heard of my brand because it's going on a cold traffic ad. That 1 sentence does more work than 5 extra paragraphs of instructions. Quick pause here. If you take one thing from this video, it's the next tip because it's the one that stops Claude from doing more than you actually asked for. I've seen this wreck at clients' deliverable before I learned it. So stick around for this one. For tip 3, Claude Sonnet 5 is capable, which means left with an open-ended request, it will sometimes do more work than you wanted. Ask it to fix the tone of your email, and it might rewrite your subject line, restructure your paragraph, and change your sign-off too. Technically helpful, but not what you asked for. And now you're spending time undoing things. So the fix here is boundaries, a stop line and a go line. Your stop line tells it exactly where the task ends. You could say something like, just rewrite the second paragraph, don't touch anything else. Or something like, diagnose why this ad copy isn't converting. Don't rewrite it yet, just tell me what's wrong. Your go line tells it what done looks like, and when it's ready to act, you could ask, once you found the issue, give me 1 fix, not 5 options. And this matters more the busier your business gets because you don't have time to review 5 alternative versions of something. You just want 1 solid recommendation you can act on or adjust. Set up that boundary up front. Is the difference between Claude being a fast collaborator and Claude being something you have to double check every time. Last tip, and it's the tip most solo entrepreneurs never think to use. Sonnet 5 just don't answer questions in a chat window. It can hand you back actual usable file, a formatted spreadsheet, a 1-page client proposal, a slide deck, a cleaned up version of a messy client list. Most people never ask for that. That's a question, get a paragraph of advice, then go and rebuild them themselves in Excel or Google by hand. Stop doing that. Instead of, how should I structure my Q3 budget? Ask, build me a Q3 budget spreadsheet with these categories and formulas already in. Instead of, what should my proposal include? Ask, create a one-page proposal doc with this content formatted and ready to send. The difference is you walk away with something that you can open and use immediately instead of notes you still have to turn into a real document yourself. This is the shift that actually saves solo entrepreneurs hours. Not just make the writing sound better because of the bottleneck. For most small business owners, isn't knowing what to do, it's finding the time to build a thing. Let Sonnet 5 build the thing. So to recap the 4 shifts, give it a goal, not just a script of steps. Tell it why you need something, not just what you need. Set a clear stop line and a go line so it doesn't over-deliver in the wrong direction. And ask it for the actual deliverable, the file. Instead of settling for a response, then you have to go build it yourself. None of this is complicated. It's just a different habit than typing quick bare request. This video saved you some trial and error. Consider subscribing. I put out new videos like this daily on running your business with tech and AI. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these are you going to try first, or what are you planning on prompting with Claude to build for your business? I read every comment. And if you haven't seen it yet, I got a breakdown on what Sonnet 5 can do for small businesses and solo entrepreneurs. Right here. Go watch that next.